Hey, it's Julie here, and it's about time for me to go to bed, which is when I love to put on my Kleo nails. And so I am showing you tonight how to put on your Kleo nails. And I want to share just a few tips that I've learned along the way. I probably wasted 3 sets when I first started. I didn't have anybody helping me, and I didn't realize some things. So before I do the nails, I want to share with you some of the major mistakes. Number one is having nails that are wet or not clean, or where the cuticles haven't been pushed back. So always press back your cuticles, and you may do that regularly in the shower. You can use a cuticle stick. In every pack of Kleo nails, you're going to get a cuticle stick, and so you always want to make sure that you've pushed back your cuticle. The second mistake people make is that they get their nails wet too quickly, which is why I always do them before I go to bed, because I've washed my face and taken off all my makeup and I'm ready to go to bed. So my nails are going to be dry, and you really want your nails to be dry for 2 to 3 hours, okay? So make sure that you apply them in a time when you're not going to be washing your hands. Another mistake that people make is putting them on and having them be too big for so for example, too big for the nail bed. You want to make sure that the nail doesn't overlap onto the cuticle. This is too big. Okay, this is too big. And what I've learned, and you won't be able to see this on this video probably, but at the end, I didn't know this either, but at the end of each nail is you've got this little sticky tab you pull off, but there's a number. What I've learned is that for my nails work best with 10, 9, 8, 7, and 4, okay? So when I get out a new nail set, then I'm gonna look for those numbers, and those are the nails that I wanna use. So a mistake that people make, that women make, is putting on nails that are too big for their nail bed, and if they stick onto the cuticle, they're not gonna last, okay? Yeah, so those are the biggest mistakes, really. And then another thing I just want to say is that a lot of times that first set just doesn't go so well. It feels awkward, but seriously, once you do probably your 3rd set, maybe 2nd set, they're going to go on so quickly and so easy. Okay, so let's do our nails. I have my nails laid out here. There's my left hand. There's my right hand. I've cleaned my nails with the prep pad that comes. I have used my cuticle stick to push back my nails. I've got my nail file ready, and I'm going to apply my nails. I always start, I'm right-handed, so I start with my left hand. I am simply going to pull the little tab off, and then take that nail, hold it, see if you can see this here, hold it at kind of a 45-degree angle, and then slide it onto the nail. And then I'm going to take and press it and count to 10. I just want to hold it for about 10 seconds. Okay. There's nail number 1. Let's do one more here. I'm going to take off the sticky tab. I'm going to take that nail and hold it at a little bit of an angle, and then slide it onto the nail bed. Make sure that it's straight, and then press it and hold it. Now, this is the almond-shaped nail, and these nails are too long for me, so I'm going to trim them, but let me get the rest of my nails applied and show you how I trim. As I'm applying these, I want to show you another error that people make. Women have a tendency, when you slide that nail on, you want to make sure it doesn't overlap the cuticle. Let's see here. You want to make sure it just butts up to the cuticle. It'll make a difference in how long these nails last. These are really pretty. These are called Bewitched. Bewitched, okay? So make sure it butts up to the cuticle, but doesn't extend over. And then what I usually do is I leave my thumbs for last because I'm using those thumbs to take off the tab. And so I always do 4 fingers on my left hand, wait for my thumb, start my other hand. That way I've got my thumb free. Okay, so I've got all my nails done. And now what I'm gonna do, typically I would buy the short square, but I really liked this color, and so I bought them. But now what I need to do is I need to trim. And so I'm just gonna take a nail clipper and I'm gonna trim these to length. And they trim really, really easily. So trim it like that, and then take the file. And quite frankly, I like to use a little grittier nail file to file these things off. But the file that they give you in the box is pretty darn good. And there is my nail. Okay, I'm going to do the rest of them. Now, one of the things you're going to notice is because there is a sticky stuff on it, like this gluey stuff on the back of the nail, you're going to have, if you trim these off, you're going to want to take off that glue. And so the first day or so, I'm kind of taking my nails and just kind of pulling that glue off of there. But yeah, it just kind of comes off. It's pretty easy. And these are my husband's toenail clippers, so he gets a little irritated me because then the nail, sometimes because they're sticky, that nail gets stuck up inside of there. So I just use the little stick and pull out the little remnants of my nail. But yeah, super simple to trim these things. Okay, all trimmed. Now let's file. Okay, and look, my nails are done. In a matter, usually takes me about 5 to 10 minutes. Better at 10 minutes because I take more time. I make sure that they're even. And what I have heard and what I've experienced is that if you just kind of press these things, so like as I go to bed, I'm kind of pressing them down a little bit firmer. I'm just thinking about that over the first 24 hours that I put them on. And then I also just kind of take my nail and then kind of start scraping that glue off. And that just that glue kind of comes off over the first few days, and I'll peel that glue off. So aren't they pretty? Okay, and ladies, I want to show you how I take off my Kleo nails. So once you've had them on a bit of time, you might notice that all of a sudden the edges kind of start to lift a little bit. And I don't know, you have to gauge, it depends on what you do for life, right? How hard you are on your fingers. But once that starts happening and it kind of annoys me, I guess, which typically for me is about 2 weeks, but it may be a little bit less. They say 7 to 10 days. I get a little bit more wear out of mine. But then what I do is I take this piece of dental floss, and I'm not going to remove it right now because I just put mine on, but I put it just underneath that nail, and then, and obviously they're stuck really good right now, but when they start to loosen, it's so easy. You put that dental floss under there, and then you just pull the nail away. And what's going to be left is kind of the sticky stuff from that press-on nail. And then I kind of rub it off, or sometimes I take a towel, or I'll take nail polish remover, put it on a cotton ball, and just rub all of that out. And then you can either put a set of nails on right away. You can wait a little bit. Maybe you're somebody who doesn't wear nails all the time. But that's how easy it is. Now, you can also use the Easy Remover that Kleo has, and it's in a little bottle here. Some gals like this, and they'll just put it here and kind of lift it with the cuticle stick and let that go underneath. I just find with the press-ons, I don't need to. So try the dental floss trick. I think it's really great. So please, 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 if you have any questions, reach out. And I promise you, just once you wear these a time or two, my hope is you'll be hooked as me, because it's so simple. I walked into church today, the day that I'm recording this, and I was just talking to somebody and she said, "Oh my goodness, your nails are absolutely beautiful. What polish is that?" And I said, "They're press-ons." Press-ons. So anyway, that's how you apply and take off your nails. I'm here as your consultant, your coach, whatever, to help you if you have any questions.